Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today I'm going to be covering the fastest and the best ways, and pretty much all the ways that I know of, to get reputation for the settlers and for the raiders. Now of course I know that doing the main quest will give you lots of reputation as well, but this video is going to be more about how you get it after the main quest. I'm not going to get into the main quest in this video, so just so you know, but I will give you, lots of ways to get reputation. So before we get into that, I just wanted to show some of the reasons why you may want to get your reputation up, and that's so you can get plans from Creator and plans from Foundation. Now I'm showing all of the plans here that you get when you reach maximum reputation for both factions. So yeah, there's probably some good stuff in here that you would want, like the popcorn machine is really cool. The Gauss minigun is definitely worth a try, especially if you're a heavy gunner. And it has all the Hellcat plans. If that's your thing, you can get lunch boxes, carry weight booster. You don't need rep for those two things, but for things like the popcorn machine and the Gauss minigun, you will. Farmable dirt tiles I highly recommend is a great one too for, having your crops at your settlement. You don't just have to find dirt or be near dirt to put them in, to put vegetables in. You just put the tiles in. The Chinese stealth armor, if you didn't happen to get it like my first playthrough, you can actually get that from the main quest as well. And yeah, like I said, these are all the plans, and there's more than a couple good reasons to grind out reputation here. The Turbo Fertilizer, which I call Turbo Turds, is really great too if you want to, make a lot of food. And yeah, these are all the plans. So if you want to, slow the video down and check them out, then give yourself a reason to grind these, then please do so. So let's get into how you're going to get reputation. So one of the newer ways, and I found is actually the best ways, is to do Moonshine Jamboree and Eviction Notice. Each one of these will give you lots of reputation for each faction. It's actually pretty good, but just keep in mind, if you do not complete the event, you will not get reputation. So you do get Raider reputation from Moonshine Jamboree, and you get Foundation reputation from doing Eviction Notice. Now another way to get reputation is to do daily missions. And one of them there's only one of them at Foundation, and it is from someone named Ward that you come talk to right here. And he's just going to have you track down an item that was stolen from Foundation. And it's pretty easy to do. Sometimes it can be a pain in the butt because they're dead, which I'm going to show. But just keep in mind too, when you do talk to them, not always will the mission pop up, so you might have to go into your dailies and click on the mission, which this case is vital equipment. And once you do that, you're going to be able to see on the map the location where to go, and then you can start hunting down the Foundation property that was stolen. Took me a second to find it here. And yeah, so you basically just get in the area and you're going to turn on a radio signal, and then it's going to tell you how close you're getting. Like I said, it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but you will find the thief. And then sometimes you have to kill them. You can speech check them to get the Foundation property back. Either way, once you get the property back, you're just going to head back over to Ward here and talk to him again. And then I want you to make a certain selection, because you will get a little bit extra rep, and that is glad to help, I'm donating this property. If you do that one, you will get the tiniest little bit more rep, and trust me, every little bit counts. Now there's 2 dailies you can do at Creator. You can't always do 2. I think it just builds up. It's one day and then one the other. But one of them is getting vacuum tubes, which I'm going to show here. And you're just going to come over and talk to Ren for that. And then she's going to send you out on a mission to get these vacuum tubes. Sometimes it's in an interior, sometimes it's in an exterior. They're pretty straightforward, easy to find, and once you find them, you're just going to head back to Creator here. You do need to repair them at a Tinker Tom's workbench, but I just wanted to show here that there is one at Creator, so just when you find the vacuum tubes, just come back to Creator, come over to the Tinker's workbench right here, repair the vacuum tube or build it or whatever you want to call it, and then just head back over to Ren, and she will give you some rep as well. Now I don't think you can get any extra rep from Ren. I think you just get extra caps, which you can see there's a speech check here at the bottom. Yeah. Basically, just be rude to the raiders at all times, and you'll pretty much get the maximum benefits, is kind of how it works with the raiders. Now, like I said, there is another daily at Crater, but you pretty much only get one of these a day. If you haven't done them for a couple days, then both of them might be available. And the other one is when you talk to Roxy, and she's going to have you basically just go kill someone, so you're like a hitman. So all you have to do is find this person. You can speech check them, you know, and tell them never to show up at Crater again and pretend they're dead. Or you can just do what I do and just kill them. You can actually talk to the hunters that are also hunting them and get caps from them. But it's, you know, it just if you want some extra caps. I just pretty much go to them, kill them, and then head back and talk to Roxy. And then the selection you would want to select that I find gives me a little bit of extra rep is just saying Appalachia has a new corpse. Which is, you know, kind of showboating, which the raiders like. You're not going to see me get any reputation here because I actually had to bring up this mission on my higher level character, and I do have my reputation maxed for both factions. So like I said, you're not going to see any reputation boost here, but I assure you if yours isn't full, then you will get a decent reputation boost from this. So another little cool one is at Ohio River Adventures. This is also a daily. You can do this daily. But before you go over here, I highly recommend you go fight a Mirelurk Queen and kill them. Now that's easier said than done sometimes, but I do recommend doing that if you can. And you're going to want to get some Queen Mirelurk meat because this is actually going to give you just a smidgen more rep. And then there's actually another mission over here to do. So when you got the Mirelurk Queen meat, just come over here and talk to Black Eye. And when you do, she will be accepting like food donations basically, and you know, you give her the best one because these people love Mirelurk meat for some reason, and Mirelurk Queen meat is like the creme de la creme. So that's, you know, the best one you want to be giving her, and you only have to give them one of that rather than, you know, 5 or 10 of the other stuff. And as you can see, you will get a little bit more reputation. Now don't leave this area yet, because there is another daily over here. This is all part of one. And what you're going to do is come over here and talk to this gentleman, which I think his name is Fishbones, yes. And what he's going to have you do is just defend this little area here from Mirelurks. It's extremely easy. Sometimes, I don't know if it does it anymore, but when this first came out, the Mirelurks, you know, sometimes you'd have to run in the forest a bit to find them. But I just did this today, and it was, you know, I had to kill like 2 or 3 Mirelurks, and I was pretty much done. It was so easy to do. And just keep in mind when you're getting this rep, once you get to like the last 2 stages, like friendly, and I forget what the other one's called, but the last 2 stages, that bar is going to move so slow. Don't let that demoralize you, trust me. Every little bit helps and you will fill those bars. I'm almost done it for the 2nd time. It is a bit of a grind, but you can easily do it. And once you're done, you know, defending the Mirelurks, just come back here and talk to Fishbones, and you will see that, you know, he will give you a little bit more reputation. Little bit goes a long way on this. Another way to get a little bit of reputation is to talk to Davenport at the Overseer's house in the basement. Now just keep in mind you will not be able to activate this mission unless you have a camera on you. I think you need to have a fixed pro camera on you or you won't even be able to activate this. Now, for the reputation that you want, he's going to want you to take pictures of a settlement. So say you want Crater reputation, then you want to go take pictures of Foundation, which I'm going to do here. And you're not going to want to come back to talk to Davenport. And I'm going to show that. Just keep in mind, it's the opposite one. You pick the opposite one that you want reputation for. So again, if you want Raider reputation, then go photograph Foundation and vice versa. So what you're going to do is go take these pictures, and when you do, it's going to say you can return to Davenport or take them to someone at Crater or take them to someone at Foundation. Now, I highly recommend, in this case, you take it to Crater, and then you will go see somebody, and they will give you another reputation boost. I'm going to show here if you just go back and talk to Davenport, all you're really going to get is some caps, treasury notes. You get treasury notes for all of these no matter what, but you're not going to get any rep, unfortunately. Which is, you know, the point of this video. So I just want to make sure, don't go back and talk to Davenport. Go to the rival faction to get that reputation. Another thing I would like to point out too, and these are underrated, are random encounters. If you see raiders or settlers fighting enemies, go up and kill those enemies for them, and then start talking to the raiders or the settlers, and one of them will give you a reputation boost after you've helped them kill all the enemies. And these are underrated. Like, you can go around to these all day. They're at a lot of places, so I just recommend, you know, keeping an eye out for those, as they will help. Like I said, a little bit goes a long way. And that's pretty much it, everybody. If I missed anything on ways to get reputation, let me know in the comments. There's always great comments. I highly recommend checking those out. And just thank you for the support on the channel again, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helps you rank up your reputation very fast. Thanks for watching.